Let's start with my case study. I created like a design file because am a designer at heart, so I don't want to give you a documentation of regarding things. So I made a design file explaining my side of story as well. So about the Narushio case, why I took that name. People have said that I did that to deceive people. No, I did not try to deceive people in any way possible. In my YouTube channel, in my profile picture, in my bio, everywhere I mentioned that I was not part of any kind of officially part of Kuro Games as well. This was clearly mentioned everywhere in my post. Even when I post things and I write things, I have never mentioned that I was a part of Kuro Games, even in my bio. So I never try to deceive you guys. But I can do agree with you guys that you people were in that space where you thought that this is an official channel because it's using the Yang profile picture or something. I use Yang profile picture because I like her. I liked her since 2019 when the game was revealed. She was my favorite character and still is my favorite character. That's the reason I have never changed my profile picture to anything else. The reason is because the character design has blue color, and blue color is my favorite color, and her design is very good. She uses katana, which is my favorite weapon in games. Plus her whole design aesthetic fits my kind of personality of design. That's exactly why I use Yang profile picture. I remember people were asking, you had a profile picture, chibi profile picture. I have even seen people saying that I used official logo of Wuthering Waves to deceive people. No, I have never used official logo for never. I've never used official logo icon for my channel or Twitter page. I never have done that. I use the chibi version of the logo, which I agree it makes people think that it's an official art, but it was not an official art. It was a commission art by Koro Games. That's true, which I personally asked to the artist itself, can I use this profile picture until I get my own profile picture? And they were like, yeah, you can do it, but please change as soon as possible whenever you get your profile picture. Which I told them, it's still in work in progress and I'll be changing it as soon as possible once my artist is done. I commissioned this art like a very long time ago, but the artist was very busy. You also probably know that Sacred is a very busy artist. He or she, I don't know their gender, but they are a very, very busy artist. They work a lot of things. So my significance was very much lower than everyone around it. It's not like I'm blaming the artist. I respect their art. Like I respected why they took time. I didn't say a thing to that to the artist as well. I was like, yeah, okay, please take your time. Please take as much time as you can take. Plus, please make sure that you make the art look beautiful. Like the young should look very pretty and very attractive. They asked me a lot of things about it. How do you want it? How do you want? So I gave them ideas. Like I wanted to look like something out of a PGR profile portrait where like it should stand out, something like it should stand out. And that's why you see the profile picture, why she has the hand thing going on. That's the reason she has the hand thing. You can see the hand thing. So there were a lot of sketches and everything else back then. They show me a lot of options, hair options, light options, background options, and all those things back then. But what thing that stood out to me the most was this art. Like later on, once they finished this art, it looked very good for me, like so pretty. Oh my god, it's too big. So yeah, I will be talking about other things as well, but the okay god, it's too big, it's too big. So yeah, this is the art they created. So it took them a lot of time to make. This art took a lot of time to make, but once it was ready, I shared with you guys and I talked about this as well. This was the art they created. So yeah, this also resembles the Wuthering Waves part of the game and Punishing Raven as well. Punishing Raven being how the profile picture looks in PRGs, where they have side photos, front photos, and those kind of things. That's why it has an inspiration of both of those games. That's why it looks different. So that's the reason I use the Yang profile picture. For the name, I can clearly mention that the name, as it's clearly mentioned that the reason I used the name was I'm still very bad at using my nicknames. I'm still very bad at picking nicknames, by the way. The reason I never took the Zain, remember the Zain people I was talking about, XAIN. That name is very old and kind of very much personal thing, and I don't want to use that because it has a some kind of a personal history with it, like a personal history and a very very old name, which I don't want to use it publicly so people can use go and do research about search about these things and find out something else, which I really didn't want that. So that's exactly why I didn't use Jane. That exactly why I went with Narushio, because Narushio was felt back then. The Narushio felt a very like easy to remember, and I was like kind of a weeb person as well. So Narushio feels very Japanese version of it as well. So that's why I went with it. But I have to say this clearly to each and every person who is watching this video after it goes live, and whenever also the people who are in this chat as well. I never try to deceive you guys. I have never ever tried to tell each and everybody that I was not part of officially part of Kuro Games in any way possible. I have never said that. I have never said that. Have never even tried to like even defend myself that I am officially part of Kuro Games as well. But I try to deceive you guys and make you do things. I have never done that. No, I'm not Japanese. I'm not Japanese, but I'm just clearly mentioning that I'm not Japanese. I'm Asian, but I'm not Japanese. And that's the reason I used Narushio. I knew this name had issue. I knew this had name had issue, and people raised a concern about this name as well. So back like 9 months ago, I did ask my community if you want me to change this name. Like a month ago, no, it was like 9 months ago when I asked my entire community, "Do you want me to change this name?" So it had its own history as well. I can just share a screenshot that so you guys can read that as well. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So I've clearly mentioned that the reason I used to but I made sure that I had permission to use it. By the way, I made sure that I knew that this name had an issue. It is very much resembles Wuthering Waves name. Whenever you search, whenever you translate the like Japanese post, you'll see Narushio. I knew that. I knew that part. That's why I raised this concern 9 months ago. Should I change it? But the community's 91% community said that it has become your brand. You should not change that. I don't blame the community, by the way. I don't blame my audience as well. I should blame myself to not take action back then. I should have taken action and I should have changed it back then itself. When I had the doubt regarding my name itself, I should have done that. I should have rebranded myself nine some months ago. So people now, so the problem that is causing right now would have not happened. Yeah, so I'm not blaming my audience, by the way. The audience have their own thought. I don't want to write on their thoughts. It should be my thought. I like their reviews and their thoughts about this name and all those things, which is fair, which is very much fair. But it doesn't mean that they represent me. I represent myself, and I want to make sure that I'm not blaming the audience. I'm blaming myself to not take action. When I felt like it was an issue, I should have taken action and I should have changed it back then itself. Changing it now still won't make any difference, but it will show people that I was willing to change my name. I was willing to rebrand myself. Like I was not trying to deceive you guys. I was still very much afraid of the name I was using, and I wanted to change that name. That's exactly why I changed that name right after the drama happened. Right after when I posted, people asked me to change my name. I quickly changed my name. Within a day I changed my name on Twitter. But Twitter has like a week of a like 4 5 days of cooldown where you cannot change your username. So you have to wait for 4 days to until you change your username. But on Discord you can change it very quickly. So I changed on my Discord. Same goes with YouTube as well. YouTube has a 14 days cooldown, but I was thinking of the name that would suit me well. So it took a lot of time to understand or get a proper name. So I just why I went with Naru VT0. VT is a YouTuber thing, but I felt like using VT would be much easier for people to write instead of the like writing YouTuber or YouTuber, Naru VTuber or something. So that's why I went with VT. It doesn't mean that I am trying to enter the YouTuber market or being trying to be a YouTuber person or something. The reason I have a YouTuber model is that because I don't want to show my face, and I'm very much afraid of showing my face, and that's why I'm not. That's why I have the YouTuber thing going on with my channel as well. That's why I even made a commission YouTuber art and the model itself and each and everything you see in my live streams as well. So yeah, that's the case of the Narushio. Now let's move on to the incident with beta access. Like people were accusing me of having why you have a beta access, and also I've seen a lot of people saying that I reposted a lot of content, like reposting people's content without their permission or something. So first of all, I have four CN accounts, four CN PRG accounts. One is Nine Games, two of them is a Bilibili account, and two of them is Kuro Games account. So yeah, I have four accounts that I use and maintain. Right now, I'm not maintaining those accounts since this drama happened. So I just dropped those accounts as well because I was too busy maintaining those accounts as well. And I use those accounts to apply for beta itself because beta is a chance version. So you have a like a 50% chance to get in beta or beta or not, and one of those accounts were Nine Games account. So there is a reason why you won't see Nine Games account in the beta itself server itself, because Nine Games account is not connected with the Kuro game server, like the original Kuro game server, beta server or something. It's not connected with that. It's an entirely different server, so it doesn't show you it. Even if you go to the website where you can search the usernames, you won't find this beta, you won't find this account anywhere because it's a Nine Games account. While you can find this account and this account, these two accounts, you will be easily able to find it because these two are connected with the within ways I'm saying Kuro game server. So you can easily find those accounts as well. And about whenever I use the beta account, beta like videos and everything from like Bilibili sites of people, I always ask them permission. I always say that I'll be using your content and I'll be posting in this platform, and this is how I post it, and this is how I credited you. I send them the screenshot. I send them clear screenshot that I use your video here and I've added your credit here with your name and alias and everything. They say okay, they talk about this. So I don't want to reveal the person's name or something, but I just want to show you that I have never ever stolen content from any content creator and be like, yeah, I'm just gonna ask them once and I'm gonna use them content forever. I have never done that. It might be the case for the animations maybe, but the thing about that is I only post it on Twitter. I don't post it on YouTube itself. Also, when I post it on Twitter, I make sure that the credit is in front and center on the post itself, not in the below or everything. It's in the front and center, and you can actually click on that link to navigate to that video itself. And I made sure that people click on this video and understand that this video, this animation was created by this person, not someone else. So just want to make sure the clear that you can clearly see that the name is written, the gameplay video and the credit itself, video by this person, video by this person. So it's written properly with credit and everything. It's mentioned properly. Whenever I've used their footage, video footage used by, video footage used by, video footage used by, I've told them I've used your video or something. Each and every time I have used their video, I have mentioned their name everywhere. I've mentioned their name, I've used their footage and everything. So what I'm trying to say is that I have never stolen content from content creators, and I've never stolen content creators by just asking them once. I always ask them each and every time I use their content, like why which person made that. There is a screenshot roaming around saying that I only asked once and I just stole all their content. Just stole all their content and just tapped a random music and just uploaded it. I don't know which videos they are talking about. At least give me an example where I did that so I can actually defend myself and talk about it if I did it or not. Not just but like not just give me a false accusation that I use your content and I only asked you once. I don't know why people are saying that. Just give me the context. Give me the proof where I did that. Then I'll agree with you. Yes, I did it. Unless and until you don't have a proof, you don't have the ground here. So I have the ground because I can share you the screenshot where I actually, whenever I use their content, I I personally took a screenshot of the credit itself, and I send that screenshot to the person I use their content. I do that for each and every video I use. Like, I have never ever tried to deceive that person. I even told them like gonna use their content, and didn't send them screenshot. I always send them screenshot. I always make sure that they have that screenshot written, their name, credit, and each and everything. Whenever they told me to not post a video, I will totally understand, and I'll move on, and I won't bother them anymore. Like, there was some cases where they told me that I'll be uploading on YouTube, and I'll say that, oh, this congrats, please make sure to share the link with me so I can share it with the audience. Like, I want to share it with other people. I don't want to gatekeep these things. So people who are saying that, yeah, you only asked for once and I just uploaded all of the videos. No, I have not done that. If you have a proof, please share it with me so I can actually address the issue itself, and I can actually reflect on those decisions wherever I did that. So I can have a proper understanding of those things as well. So yeah, that's why I had beta access as well. I had tried to apply from different accounts, and one of those accounts get access. Like, only one account gets an access. It's not all accounts get. It's like, 50-50 chance. So only one account gets an access. Sometimes it's this account, or sometimes it's this account, or sometimes it's this account. So yeah, it's a 50-50 access. You might get it, you might not get it. So that's why I had beta access. Now let's move on to the LD2K incident, where people were saying that why I paywall the live wallpapers. So back then, like, I was very new to this whole YouTube membership, and I didn't. The YouTube told me that you should offer something to the audience, like offer something for being a part of the YouTube membership. Back then, I didn't understand what to offer people who like pay for my subscription. I don't know what to give them. I was very much like blanked out for like 2 to 3 months. But but I had a hobby where I collect a lot of things. Or there was a thing where I collected was the live wallpapers. I had a collection where I had all of the live wallpapers, and I was collecting for 3 to 4 years, which I had in a folder. And I thought, what if I share with the people who join my YouTube membership and offer them something? But I did, and I have never ideas. I had no idea that you shouldn't monetize the official content of the game itself. I had no idea about that. But later on, the content creator pinged me on his server saying that you shouldn't do that, and I immediately took that action. I removed it right away, which is like, yeah, I did that, but the damage is done. I did that, and I take full responsibility of that. I did that. I have a screenshot as well, but I said that as well. I have deleted this comment because I don't want people to get the idea of like, yeah, they have to still pay for this. That's why this comment was deleted. So yeah, I did say that I do, but you have to join the channel membership to download all LTQ wallpaper. It's something I like to offer to all members who join the membership to support me. You can see that back then I had no idea you shouldn't do that. I had no idea. Like, I'm not playing here the dumb, or like being like, yeah, you're a dumb person, why didn't you search? I'm literally saying that I should have done more research about this. I should have done Google research about this. You shouldn't do that. And I agree with everyone as well. And I agree with each and every person who has joined with me and talked about this. You should have not done this. And I agree with you. I should have not done this. And I'm very much ashamed of this thing as well. I should have not done that. I apologize for that as well. I should have not done that. I regret that decision. I still regret that decision to this day, why I did what I did. And there is not enough sorries that can get through where I can actually apologize and make this clear. But it's something happened. It's something happened. But I reflected those things, I reflected those mistakes, and I never repeated those mistakes ever again. I made sure to each and every mistakes I have done in past, I never repeated any of those mistakes ever again. Like, this mistake happened, I removed it from everywhere. I even what I did, yeah, I even added it in my own server where people can literally just download it for free now. Like, there is a archive page in our server where you can just check, and I'll be posting each and every day. You can just download or get it from there now. So yeah, that's one of those things I wanted to talk about clearly. I still feel bad about this. I still feel regret about this decision, and I still want to reflect on this decision. I want to make sure that people don't understand. I really didn't had any ill intent regarding this. I didn't wanted to deceive people. I didn't want to scam people about this thing. By the way, I just didn't had an issue. I just didn't know what I was doing. I just want to make sure that I didn't want to feel guilty that I did to pressure you guys to pay for the subscription. Yeah, that's a good thinking as well. Your mistakes will help others to avoid the mistakes you have made. And one way it's helping help others. I know, but the mistakes happen, and I cannot say enough sorries and apologize. Like, sorries won't make these mistakes right. Your mistakes have been done. Mistakes have been done, and the only thing I can see is reflect back on those mistakes and take accountability of each and every mistakes I have done in the past. Like the another mistakes where I when my friend was getting attacked by a random person who told him that he's a tourist and he's a fake lore person. I told my followers to report this account. That's another mistake I done, and I still regret that decision as well. That's another mistake I did, and after that I've never repeated that mistake ever again. That was another mistake where I copyright strike some person. I know that person. I have talked with that person as well, by the way. So the about that story as well, I have to make sure that people know this story. The person who I copyright striked, I talked with them. Like we talked in a email. He told me if you can remove this copyright strike or not. It's a very bad thing and it's affecting my channel. He told me that, and I was like, no, I don't know how to do that. And he explained it to me how to do it. And I was like, thank you very much. So when he explained it to me how to do it, I made sure that I removed that as soon as possible once he told me how to remove it. And it was removed within 1 hour. Within 1 hour, that thing was removed, and he was happy, I was happy, and we moved on with our lives. And later, when this drama got out, a person who covered this drama, it went out, it blown out of water, and it made a very big problem later on, which he DM'd me that I didn't know that it might cause this much problem. He told me sorries. He told me like I feel very bad for you and something. And the only thing I told him that, look, the things have been done already. The damage is already done. All I can do is just move on from this situation. And the thing is, I don't want to cause you harm and harm myself to from this situation as well. I really don't want to harm that person as well. So I didn't drag him anywhere. I didn't made any videos regarding him. I didn't made any post regarding him. The only post I made was where I explained why the copyright thing happened, and ended there. Later on, I never made any post where I like dragged his name and called him out for doing bad things regarding me, or anything he did, anything he talked about me and anything. I never named him. I'm still not gonna name that person right now, because they don't deserve these things. The hate should be gone to me because I did those mistakes. They didn't do that mistake. I'm the person who did that mistake, and I should be blamed for that mistake as well. There was an issue where I also asked for a beta permission from a Japanese account as well. On that time as well, you guys should have not attacked that person. Guys should have not told that person that why did you bring that up, that issue, after 3 months ago. That was their choice and their decision to talk about this after 3 months. So you guys should have not attacked that person as well. I respect that in person a lot. Like, I admire that person for sending the news, like sharing the news, CN news, Japanese news, global, any news. They were the person who shared those news back then. So you guys attacking them made me feel bad, and I myself were not able to talk about it as well, because if I talk about it, people will attack more, and it's like I'm trying to gain sympathy and making this situation even harder for them. So that's why never talked about this as well, because I didn't want them to cause more harm. Like people were trying to badmouth that person. Like I was lost of words. What can I do? How can I save them? How can I defend them? Because I cannot defend them. I cannot even speak to them because they blocked me after that. So I cannot even say sorry to them because I felt bad for them. They shouldn't have not gotten attacked in any way possible, by the way. It was a very bad thing. So yeah, that was an issue back then. It was an year ago issue, but the issue was solved and I had never done that before. So yeah, that's moving on to the last thing I want to talk about is my no, not the last thing. There is one more thing about like channel's future, but there's one more thing I want to talk about is my abnormal behavior. So people, you have seen a lot of screenshot where I was rude to many content creators, and I had a lot of rude chats where I said a lot of bad things. The only thing I have to say that those things were things I've said are bad, and I do agree with each and every person who is saying that I had two kind of personality. I didn't had two kind of personality. The thing is, on Twitter, I like to be respectful. Like I don't wanna trash people. Don't wanna badmouth people on Twitter. Like I don't use F words. I don't use M words. Like those bad words. Like I want to keep the Twitter environment peaceful and more child friendly or something, because I don't want to child friendly. What am I saying? Not child friendly, like mature friendly or something. The thing I said was in a private chat where there was no restriction or something. So that's why I said those things without those restrictions. I could have said stupid or something, but I said something worse than that, which is bad, which I should have not said that to a content creator. But or there is not enough context I can give to like defend or say like why I said that. No, there is no defense. No, I'm not defending that part as well. I i said those bad things, that those are bad things, and I should have not said that, and that's a bad thing. I should not talk behind CC's, talk bad things about CC's behind their back, and that's a very bad thing. I don't want to do that mistakes ever again, and those mistakes happened in the past, and I don't want to repeat that mistakes ever again. I have apologized to each and every content creator as well, thoroughly, and I like bow to them that I'm sorry. What I did, what I said was wrong, and don't want to do that ever again. So that's why I took the accountability of that, and I talked with Rexlen as well. I explained it to me why I said that. I said sorry to him, and even Rexlen accepted the apology. Rexlen accepted the apology and said that it's all good. Then and just reflect on your decisions and make changes and make sure to not repeat those mistakes. Like that's what I'm doing. So I'm not gonna repeat any of those mistakes that I've done in the past. Also, I have to talk about one more thing that I've seen a lot of people saying that I have a Wuthering Waves leak channel or something, Telegram channel. I don't have that, by the way. Like, if you simply say that if I wanted to leak something, why would I not use my Twitter account to leak post videos about that? Like I could literally do that. Why won't I post on my main account? Why would I have a Telegram account where I post videos about leaks and share leaks about that? Why would I have that? Like it's a simple logic where that person try to use that name to scam other people's. I myself never try to scam other people's. Even back then, when I asked for donations for my GPU as well, I didn't know what I was doing. I don't know what I was doing back then, because there was a lot of things going on that day. Because my GPU died, there was two major patches coming out. There was a lot of things going on in my mind. I was not able to keep my mind calm, because there was nothing I can do. There was no GPUs I can buy. There was no options regarding those things as well. Like I literally had no choice. I literally had no choice I didn't know what I was doing. But the thing I want to say is that I had a choice. I should have waited for the things and have bought the things later on. And I agree with people who are saying that the patch was not I shouldn't have given the patch reason. I should have waited it. I should have waited it about this the whole situation itself. It's about myself. Yes, it's about myself. So even that on that donation thing happened when, like, there was a lot of donations happened back then, which I was speechless. I was like shocked what I will be doing with these things. How can I repay those people who have supported me all those years? Like, each and every person who donated money, I didn't know how to pay them back. So I had an idea. Like, I redid my VTuber model. I redid my art. I redid my models as well, rigging, and each and everything was overdone so that I can start live streaming. That was the decision I made when the donation thing happened. I took my action and I was like, yes, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna reflect on my decision. I'm gonna make sure that I pay them back. I pay each and every person who donated me, support that person, and reflect on and give them back. That's why I had a plan where I will be doing a weekly live streams, doing playing Wuthering Waves or PRG or other games as well. So the YouTuber model was at a at a cooking phase. Like, it was cooking. Like, I mean, it had a lot of problems. Like, the mouth was not properly adjusted, rigging was not properly adjusted. It was not acting according to my mic. Oh, sorry, my mouth. So it had a lot of issues back then. So I had to solve that issue. It took a lot of time, but once the issue was solved, I announced my YouTuber model as well. I shared my art with the YouTube side or Twitter X side as well. And that's when the I fully went like I have a VTuber model ready and I'll be doing live streams using that as well. The first live stream you saw that YouTuber model was in the Arusha streaming, where we collab with each other to talk about, where I teach her how to play PGR. That was the first time I ever like showed my YouTuber model to the whole world. That's when that happened. And that's how I try to repay the people who supported me throughout those years and back then and every time then. I still want to say that I am very much grateful for what people have done for me. I am very much grateful for people who have supported me for all those years, those comments, those likes, those recommendations. I don't wanna lose your trust. I don't wanna lose you people just because of this drama. I just want to say that I'm sorry for what I did. I am taking accountability of each and everything I've done. I don't want to lie to you guys, and like, I am not lying here. The things I'm saying is coming from my heart, from myself. It's not a lie. It's not like I'm trying to deceive you guys. I'm not trying to deceive you guys. I'm here and I'm want to make sure that you people have the me here, not the text version of me, where people are thinking that text doesn't matter, actions matter. And here is the action I'm gonna take here. So I'm gonna talk about my future of this channel as well in the next part, where what things I'm gonna cover as well. It's called, like, the title itself is called content ideas and the future of this channel. I'm gonna talk about this. Give me 1 minute, I'll be back. Okay, so let's talk about my future content ideas. So things I'm gonna cover in the future, where you'll see me covering a lot of things. Let's start with the content ideas. So the content ideas I have are this are the all the content ideas I have gonna do in the future itself. So, for example, gameplay videos will be posted regularly. So, those things will not change. I'll still be posting gameplay videos. Story gameplays videos will be posted as well. Guides will be made, like the guides you see right now as well. Like, there are short guides, there are long guides, there are some variety of guides I'll be posting. That will same goes to the other games as well. People who are thinking that I will be not covering PGR and Wuthering Waves, I'm just gonna say that I played those games because I had passion for those games. I didn't play that games because it made me money. Like people would still think that I played those games because it had money. I'm just gonna say that I was a PGR shell, like PGR elitist player, where I will defend that game to the death. Like I was crazy about this game like 3 years ago when I was still young, when I didn't had like a lot of those things going on. So back then I had a very one elitist mindset for PGR. But right now I've changed a lot and I've become a normal person for PGR, and I like, say bad things about PGR as well. Like PGR has a lot of bad things, by the way. Like it had a lot of bad things, and it had a good things as well. So same goes with Wuthering Waves as well. People think that Wuthering Waves I still play. I posted Wuthering Waves content because it was famous. No, it was not because it was famous. I played Wuthering Waves because I was a person who likes post-apocalyptic type games, like Dead Worlds, gameplays, designs. Like I was very much bored of the fantasy things going on with Genshin, like Hoyoverse type shit. Like whenever you play Hoyoverse games, it's always some kind of a fantasy things going on, which I never liked. Like I was a Warframe player for 8 years. Like if you count the my PlayStation years, it will be like 10 years. So I played Warframe for almost 10 years. Where I was a Warframe player playing a space ninja in the science fiction world, where I play missions of like kill people, like destroy rooms, play as a space ninja, technical, like cool science fiction thing. So I had a lot of experience playing as a science fiction player. Yeah, 2K players, people. Yeah, I have a 2000 hours with Warframe, by the way. 2000 hours. And that's just PS4, that's just PC, by the way. The PlayStation hours are much more than that. The PlayStation hours are like 4,000 hours, by the way. I don't know how long is that, but I did play the game for like 3 years on PlayStation as well. Like for 3 years, more than that, I don't remember. The reason is that the PlayStation back then I didn't have PC. Like my PC was so bad that I had to play that Warframe on like a 360 into 360 square mini screen or something. Like it was very small, and only on that window I was able to play Warframe back then, like 2015 or something. So my PC was not that powerful to play Warframe. So I what I did was bought PS5, where I was able to. Yes, I did. I did address those things. You can go back and check those things as well. I did talk about this, and Yoko Sensei and I are a good friends as well. We talk a lot about this, and I did say sorry to him as well, and he accepted it. So yeah, we are good right now. So you don't need to worry about that, and other CCs as well. I can't say for everyone to accept my apology. The people who accept my apology are Yuko Sensei and Rexner. That I can clearly say that he did accept. So moving on. So yeah, so I had a lot of. I was a very much a Warframe player and a science fiction player. So the thing I really like about was a science fiction games, and that's exactly why I liked the Wuthering Waves whole environment back then. Whole Wuthering Waves environment back then, because I like Wuthering Waves because it was dark. First of all, it was dark fantasy, like dark science fiction. There was a lot of what do you call it? Things I like was the whole thing of Wuthering, the sea, the waves things, and everything basically. Like everything about Wuthering Waves spoke to me like it was something that I will be playing for years to come by. and which is why I was a very much fan of Wuthering Waves the day it was announced on 2019. Was Yeah, it was 2019. Back it was on like Bianca patch on CN server. That's when we got to know about Wuthering Waves, and that's when we saw tech test as well, the technical test servers gameplay as well. So yeah, that's exactly why I still play Wuthering Waves as well. I didn't become Wuthering Waves fan just right now. I was a fan since day one when the game was launched, when the game was announced in 2019, and I followed them throughout those years as well. Yeah, man, the whole trailer. When I saw that trailer, the I can do that live. Yeah, I can do a live reaction to that trailer. By the way, like yeah, that would be fun. I should do that. I should do that because I never done the live reaction of that trailer because that live reaction was one of my like it spoke to me. Something that trailer spoke to me back then. I cannot like tell how much emotion that trailer had on me, how much movement it had on myself. Like I felt a lot of close. That trailer was so close to me back then. Can I share it? Yes, I can share it. Okay, I can show you guys why I like Wuthering Waves so much back then. Like why it resonated with me. Okay, I'm not hating. I'm just wanted to know if you apologize to them. Thanks. I did apologize to them. Yeah, something
Sign.
like this trailer, for example. Like this for trailer. Let me just mute PGR so you guys don't hear PGR stuff. Okay, so yeah. What about the trailer? Okay, okay.
Their Calumet arrived without a sign.
Something about this trailer resonated with me
Their world shattered
so fast
without so
that
much
I
as a
cannot speak.
sigh.
I was speechless when I saw this trailer. The whole Yang design, the goat design, the whole environment of this place. You see this environment, the music, this thing, the reverse water, the environment changing, why environment is collapsing, why is it not HD, why is it showing like that? Okay, it's not HD. I don't know why it's not showing HD. And this is what the Yang's first design. Yeah, first Yang design, by the way, and still my favorite design to this day. And you see water in the sky, this thing, something is coming. We don't know what is coming. Something is coming.
What is
Yeah.
dead will
It's
stay
a buried.
buried.
X.
Except
Nothing else truly dies. It still gives me goosebumps to this day, man, guys. It still gives me goosebumps to this day. This OST as well. Oh my! It still gives me goosebumps to this day. I'm getting goosebumps by just listening to the OST. Like I said before, this trailer resonated with me like
Will you
never
say
any game that I saw back then. It just resonated with me. Then you see this thing, like this environment. What am I seeing?
what is left untouched by all this pain?
Then you see, let the echo be heard.
Let the echo be heard.
You see how much I like this trailer. I cannot say enough about this whole trailer. Where we see Yang's first design, the whole blue thing, her hat, where she had her resonated mark resonating, why it was resonating, why her reaction. This whole trailer had so much history to me, man. I can't say enough to you guys, like people who are saying that I didn't play this game because it was just becoming famous. No, I was fan of this game since day one. Since the day it was announced, since the day I saw the gameplay, since the day I saw Yang Yang, decided that I will give everything to this game. I will give my time, everything. I was following their development cycle for each and every day. I was waiting for them to announce something or something news, anything. Like anything, I was waiting since even back then when I was working. I used to check their social medias. Used to check CN sites. I used to check the Discord channels. Like I was so invested in this game back then. I can't tell people enough that I was very much invested in this game. Way too much back then. I was already invested in PGR. I was like, why not invest in my time on WoW as well? So that's exactly why I still play Wuthering Waves as well to this day. It was not because it was famous. It was because I was playing Wuthering Waves since I was fan from the day one. I just didn't become a fan randomly. I was fan from the day one, and I'm still a fan of this game. I still miss this environment as well, and I want them to show this environment someday. Someday we might see this whole post-apocalyptic type world someday, like this they showed on the first trailer. Like I would like to see that someday. Someday I want to see the whole catastrophe happening right in front of me, not like cheerful or something, like something very dark. Same thing we saw years ago. I want to see that live happening in front of us as well. Someday, some region, it might happen. We don't know. It might happen. Like things change, environment change, story change, but I still think they still want to do this someday at some point, whenever that is. I can't say when, but yeah, I can still say that they will do that at some point. They will do. Yeah, so that's why I still play with Waves to this day. And also PGR as well. PGR, I was a fan and I'm still a fan. So I'm not gonna drop those games as well. I'm just taking a break from these games. I'm not posting any videos regarding. I will post regularly. It doesn't mean that I won't be posting their videos. I will still be posting their videos, but there might be some changes where I won't be able to post guides for PGR as well. Like the PGR guides, yeah, I'm not gonna post that anymore. Next would be I'll be covering some lore videos in the future as well, like short and long lores where I explain certain terms, certain stories, certain part of the stories where it's very much confusing. I'm not trying to take life lessons job. By the way, I still love his content and I'll still will be watching his videos as well. This is something very much different to which I wanted to cover for many years. I had this idea where I tell a story, make a video of lore videos where I tell a story, where I explain a lore in a storytelling way, where people can engage and put that in the background and listen to it. And not hyper edited video, just a simple storytelling video where I tell a story about certain things, certain lore terms, or certain lore things. A simple lore video where I tell a story about a lore term or something like that. Okay, so the next thing would be like the 3D animations. I'm like, it won't be 3D animation videos. It might be like 50 seconds or 30 seconds videos, but yeah, I'll be making some short animation videos and be posting short videos about that. There'll be short interviews with other people's, like might be CCs or might be voice actors. I don't know if the voice actors would like to talk to me after this whole drama, but that was in the backbone of my whole content ideas as well, one of those days. And but the other thing was covering new games as well. Like I said before, this channel was made to cover PGR and WoW, but do want to cover other games I play as well, like Duet Database. Yeah, animation do take months to make, but the thing is that like 50 seconds or 30 seconds might take you a week if you put a lot of effort to it and time, give a lot of time to it. So what I'm gonna do is first understand the fundamentals of the animation and try to understand what I can make. Like what will be my limit of making the animation 3D animation videos, because 2D animation, no, I cannot do that. I cannot do that. Like I cannot do that. But 2D and 3D animations I can try, because it is much lower bar than 2D animation, because 2D animation takes a lot of time, and you have to draw, and I don't have the talent to draw. But I can do use 3D models to do something, so I can do make some stuff as well. You're a 2D artist. M- If you don't mind, you can you share your 2D animations in our server as well. I like to see your 2D animations, Infinity. Like I would love to see your animations as well. And that's why that's why I'm trying to cover the do it and abyss content right now. Like if you it would be really easy. So yeah, why not? Yeah, please do so. Also, Sonic Boom, yeah, it's Boom. Sonic Boom, can you like talk about what type of things you don't understand? Like I can explain it to you right now if you want, but right now I'm just gonna list down all the things I will be doing. Like covering new games. There might be some reaction videos as well, and live stream is a regular thing. Like I will be doing some on Monday, Tuesdays, or Saturday, Sundays, or Saturday something. Like I have not yet decided when I'll be doing the live streams, but live streams will happen. That's a thing that will happen, still happen. And I don't want to drop those things just because of this drama and everything. Like drama thing happened. It happened. It had done damage to me, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna give up. I will not give up. I will take account of everything I have done and take action and make something that's very much original. And I will not be reposting any videos anymore. Like sub videos, those things will not be posted as well. But I'll still be covering games. I'll still be posting videos. I'll still be posting the OST videos from the things where you don't hear, like the environment where the environment OSTs I used to post, where I just sit on things and I just record it and just post it because I just like it. I just like to do that. So I don't use leak, like people who say that I use leak OSTs in my videos. No, I don't use leak videos. I record them in game and edit them and post them on YouTube. Like there is an option where you can just mute the entire thing and just keep the music itself. So I just record the music, up the volume of the music, edit that part, and just post that part only. Yeah, that's exactly why how you guys see the OST videos in my channel, because I cover it, I recorded them in game as well. Next would be the meme. Sometimes this was a very funny idea if I can do meme videos as well, because I'm a very unfunny person. Like I have a sense of humor of a 5-year-old or a 10-year-old. Like my sense of humor is so bad that sometimes my joke can become offensive and sometimes make people offended because my I don't have a humor capacity in my brain. Sometimes I make a very bad jokes. Like I'm a very bad joker. But yeah, but I might create some meme videos by collaborating my with my meme friend who likes to make meme videos, something like that. So that's an idea as well. So yeah, this all things you see is everything is in work in progress. Like I'm still thinking about it, I'm still doing research regarding that, and yeah, it will happen someday. But those things are still in the backbones. And the same thing goes with the Twitter account as well. I have to make sure that people know these things as well. News, I'll still be covering news from the CN side. I'll still be posting PVs, which is only available on the CN side, only available on the CN side, but only will be posted on the X, like Twitter page only, not on YouTube anymore, only on Twitter page, because that is fine. But like posting on Twitter is fine, but posting on YouTube is not fine because it mark as your own content. So I don't want to do that anymore. People has asked me. So yeah, posting the PVs from the CN side, like the PVs of the collaboration or something, will be posted on the X only, not on the YouTubes. There will be some graphical info guides as for games that I'll be covering. Talk about other games. Talk about other games. Then next thing would be post my thoughts about games as well. If I share a video from other content creator, I will make sure to ask their permission. Still do that. I still ask their permission. I still make sure to credit them, like in detail. I will credit them and I'll share the screenshot with them as well. I won't be bad mouthing other content creators. I won't be engaging in drama anymore. You can just